up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road. For Grant Hill, Chris Weber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
So, it looked like you were hunting for threes at the expense of keeping the ball moving. Now, can you comment on that a bit?
Look, you keep the ball moving to get open threes. So if you're making a ton of open threes, I don't see how that comes at the expense of anything we're trying to do.
Well, don't you think it's more beneficial if you use the threat of your three-point shot to get your teammates maybe involved?
No, not really. If I'm making threes, I don't see what the problem is. I'll shoot it every time if it goes down. Threes are better than twos. That's just math, Frank. Hey, everyone.
Look, you put up big numbers tonight, MP, and is this just a confirmation that you should have been starting from day one?
You know, I think it's confirmation of how far I've come as a player since I got here. I got to give a ton of credit to the coaching staff. They definitely prepared me for this moment. You know, I'm still fairly raw when they first got me. As much as I don't want to admit it, it's the truth. And I spent a lot of time in the gym working on ways that I could elevate my play. And that was the work that you saw on display tonight.
Okay, but MP, let's be honest here. Were you trying to send a message to the coaching staff with your play tonight?
Nah, Frank, we all on the same page here. There's no need to send any messages.
Well, I guess just that it should have happened sooner.
I'm not focused on messages. I'm just here to help the team get W's, man.
All right, okay. Thanks, MP.
All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you.
I see it's a lot of people on social media at me telling me I was wrong about MP asking for a trade. Well, I got news for you. Just because someone says something in public doesn't mean that they're telling the truth. Y'all ever heard of lying? Happens all the time, especially in this business. For the record, I stick by my original report. Maybe MP changed his mind, or maybe he's lying. I don't know, but I'd keep an eye on this if I were you, because I'm not buying what MP's selling. I still say he's out of here by the trade deadline.
Yeah, this come up, it been really major. My team eating like we sitting at the dinner table. I done got a couple calls from a couple labels. Now it's all eyes on me like they was watching cable. I had to come up, I really couldn't stay down. Still 10 toes with my boys from the playground. I see these haters, they really want me way down. If they not talking bread, please get up out my way now. Look, I never changed, I only had to move different. I'm like a title contender, moves made with precision. I went from losing to winning, I wanted all no percentage. I'm never fake, no pretending. You want to, you can get it. Hold up, my wordplay is on a different level. I'm getting hot, popping off, guess I'm in the kettle. A rock star, so you know I fast like, leave my foot up on the gas pedal. A young Don, I'm feeling like I'm Nino. Got the money and the power, no casino. I'm running up the bands and I'm only seeing C-notes. I'm a star, ain't got bucks, yeah, I feel like Cappuccino. Look, 2020, I'm really taking over. I need a big body Benz and a chauffeur. Got a V8 in the engine and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game, you could call me a controller, Yeah, it's my year, like baby head in 2019. I'm like an outcast, I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans, got me ripping the scene. Got designer Louis V, yeah, you know it's supreme. Balenciaga stepping, oh that's a... To all my haters steady watching me and my possessions. It's my time, I'm done with all the waiting. I've been patient, now I'm cooking up this beat without an apron, okay? I done upgraded from basic, now I'm bringing home the bacon. Yes, I want the top spot, well I'ma go ahead and take it. Moving in like it was vacant. They sleeping, I've been awakened. You hear me on every station, I'm blowing up, yeah that's major. My life is really like a movie. I'm talking lights, camera, action with a whole bunch of living great. Designer down with a whole bunch of Gucci. Now I got y'all at attention like y'all playing Call of Duty. Look, it's a special occasion. 25 years breathing. Hey, look, mama, we made it. Now the family living lavish. Show me life is amazing.
How's it going? Good game last night. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Way to go, MP!
Hey, right here. Keep shooting that, MP.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Next time, man. Next time.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Yo, set it up!
Hey, you ready now? You ready?
Ball up! I got ball!
Freeze all day, baby. Hey, right here. Good shot, MP. Woo! 3 of them, baby.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on. Hey, he can ball, huh?
That's good. Keep shooting that, MP. Watch out!
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Hey, right here.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, I'll see you later.
The city of Charlotte, North Carolina is the setting for our broadcast tonight. And isn't the view magnificent? And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday. GA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Gordon.
Oh, they are fun to watch, certainly, David. Thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. Green out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's MP. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. And for Charlotte, up of the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. When you know you're on a championship contender, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys that have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
Now, here's Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And there's the bucket from MP.
And not thinking twice about it. Fantastic decision by MP to go right up with that one.
Ball, the pass to Hayward. Now, here's Ball. Defense right on him. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
That one good for 2.
Hey, if you don't box out Drummond, this happens. He's an exceptional offensive rebounder who can hurt you big time with the putbacks.
Now, here's Rozier. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And that one drops.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Drummond working against Plumlee. And here's MP for 3. Connects from 3-point range. MP's got 6 points.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Ball dishes to Hayward. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Green.
And, of course, Green's contributions go well beyond the numbers at this point.
Agreed. This is a guy who knows about winning, Greg. I mean, he's done it a number of places, multiple championship teams where he's played a significant role. And he brings that championship mindset to the locker room. Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so that's big for a point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder.
Now, here's MP. He's got 6, and Drummond is right there.
Mark him up for the board and dunk. Drummond's MO is to own the paint.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Ball. Pass to Bridges. Here's Rozier. To the right side. Beyond the arc. Green with the rebound. For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to the 76ers.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Charlotte making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Green, and Curry subbed in for Maxey. And both free throws good for Drummond. Here's Ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Ball's got 6 points.
Boy, nice work that time by LaMelo Ball to follow the miss of his teammate. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty either.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
P.J. Washington, that's his first personal foul. Second team.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for the 76ers.
And the first one counts. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. On the floor now for Charlotte. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Green, he's checked in for George Niang. Ben Simmons comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Maxey's checked in for Shake Milton. And MP subbed in for Seth Curry. Now, here's Ball. He has 6. Out to the right wing. Rozier up top. 6 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. The shot's good from Plumlee.
About as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
The 76ers leading by 12. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Miles Bridges is out there with Plumlee, and it's Ball in at the point. So that's the Hornets' 5. Knocks down the 3 ball. 9 points in the game so far.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on him.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Hornets put on a show. He finished with 17 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. He performed really well. I could see his role expanding if he continues to make that kind of impact, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
To the paint. And it's Rozier that time on the assist by Hayward. Rozier's got his second bucket of the night.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint. And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet, firmly in the second half of his career.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Bridges finds ball. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
And Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball, as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship.
Outside, Simmons. Green kicks to MP. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Few players get more dunks than Drummond. He's a center who plays like a traditional center, looking to throw it down every chance he gets.
Hayward on the wing. And it's sent back by Drummond. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got in, so he'll head to the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
You know, Hayward's really an outstanding athlete, a sneaky good athlete. He's creative at using his physical abilities to draw fouls inside.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Plumlee. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Bridges. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Curry comes in for Maxey. Now here's Drummond. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Charlotte.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Now here's Rozier. After the miss from Andre Drummond. Rozier the pass to Washington. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Proving he can capitalize from this area too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 11.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Curry against Rozier. Down low, Washington. The layup missed.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now, here's MP. A 17-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. Off target with his three. Passes it to Ball. Count that bucket. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
And the first half is now in the books. 76ers ahead. They're up by 11. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot, and Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Simmons is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Green. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. Hornets on defense now. They trail by 9 points.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Inside, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
You know, Hayward, like a lot of NBA players, is a pretty serious gamer in his free time off the court.
And you know what, Kevin? There are some people that think video games help with your hand-eye coordination. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but I do know there are worse ways to rest up and keep yourself ready for the next real game than what Hayward was doing.
So valuable on the defensive side of the ball, Simmons goes beyond versatile, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined. You know, when Simmons went #1 in the 2016 NBA draft, he was the 3rd pick in 11 years to have been born in Melbourne, Australia. Andrew Bogut was first, and then Kyrie Irving next, and then Simmons. Really remarkable. Perhaps something in the water down under?
Ball with the bucket.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
The 76ers leading by 6. MP outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Hayward with it. They'll bring it up for Charlotte. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Now, here's Maxey. Rozier defending. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Ball. 13 points in the game. Pass to Bridges. No good that time. Great D that time from Green.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Rozier with the ball. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Hayward looking over the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Bridges. Deep 2 from Ball. And they get it back. Here's Plumlee. Chalk up 2 there. Plumlee's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. You know, Greg's. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Plumlee is checked in for Bridges. Kelly Oubre comes in for McDaniels. Terry Rozier's checked in for Bouknight. And it's Ball in for Ish Smith. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. P.J. Washington is out there with Oubre, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. So that's the Hornets 5. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
Rozier against Curry. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Thibault. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Hornets. The 76ers also with a sub. Green's checked in.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
Now here's Hayward over Green. Hayward can't hit. MP looking around. 76ers moving the ball around. Right side Simmons. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Hayward against Green. Green with the block.
Excellent defender is Danny Green. He's instinctual, and he's got great court awareness defensively.
And here's MP for three. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rozier the pass the ball from 13, and it comes off the front of the rim. The 76ers leading by 12. The drive by MP. They kick it out to Green. 14 feet away, and Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Green. Drummond's got 5 points now this quarter. For Charlotte, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Ball finds Washington. It's sent back down by Simmons. Drummond working against Plumlee, and there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt,
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Ooh, I'm thinking Vietnamese tonight.
By me. Yeah. Hey, good game, man.
So what you trying to,
See, that's what I'm talking about. What was that?
He'll get over it.
Get over what?
Trade rumors.
Bro, I want to stay, though.
Look, I know, but it's his team. He just resents the distractions. Look, like I said, he'll be fine.
I don't believe this, man.
Look, don't take it out on him, all right? It's honestly the media. They get to you, MP. Look, you try not to let them, but they do. He just been watching too much SportsCenter or something, all right? He gonna be fine. Just give him some time.
Yeah, this come up. It been
Enjoy your day.
I knew you'd come back. See you next time.
Yes!
Now, we have invited both of you on the show because
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Moments away, they gather at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. The Jazz take it. Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, the 76ers, they've taken their play to another level. Ben Simmons said, quote, "It's just growth. It's not easy to win, especially in the playoffs, but we have a lot of talent. I believe in my ability to make this team better and help win."
Could be their year, Allie. Thanks. Here are the starters for Utah. Ingles and Bogdanovich, your small and power forwards. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. And for the 76ers, they've got Andre Drummond. MP is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3. And a huge part of any NBA team's success is health, especially as we move to the middle part of the schedule.
Well, we know injuries are a part of the game, and they shape every NBA season. Unfortunately, they can end a team's season at any moment.
MP outside, lets the 3 fly. Offensive board, Drummond. Milton for 3. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Back to Conley. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. The foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Bogdanovich passes to Ingles. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. It's an even 3-on-3 break. The kick out to Simmons. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. MP against Conley. They double him with MP. Down low. Here's Ingles, and connects on the 9-footer.
This is where Joe Ingles is gifted at realizing when he should go up with it. Really good timing on that shot.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Boy, guys, there is no denying Andre Drummond's rebounding numbers are absolutely eye-popping. He is one of only 3 to open a season with a 30-point, 20-rebound game.
Shot from 12. Here's Whiteside. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
He gets it in there. Boy, the thing you notice with Drummond is the consistency with which he dominates the paint.
There's no doubt, because his impressive streak of double-doubles really captures what he does night by night, season by season. He just never takes his foot off the gas in terms of crashing the glass.
Mitchell, the pass to Whiteside. Shot clock at 6. Over Milton, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Sixers leading. Here's MP. Good D by Bogdanovich. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes.
Mitchell, the pass to Whiteside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Now a timeout called by Utah. Last time they met in Salt Lake City.
And that last game was just about as close as it gets. Hard fought by both teams.
And it's a completely new group for the 76. Sixers will have a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Reed. Korkmaz comes in for Niang. Simmons is checked in for Thibault. And MP subbed in for Curry. A big group substitution here for Utah. Bogdanovich is checked in for Azubuike. Ingles comes in for Gay. Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Butler. Andre Drummond is out there with Furkan Korkmaz. Then it's MP. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Maxey in at the two-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets did some very solid work. He added 13 points and stretched the other team out a bit, nailing a few threes. A surprise effort from a guy who typically plays a smaller role. We'll see if he can keep building the momentum.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
Kicks it out to MP. And there's a 3-second violation. Milton's checked in for the Sixers. And Utah with a change here, too. Whiteside's checked in. Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Ingles. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Ingles has gotten his second bucket on the night.
I'll tell you, Ingles is just such a pro. This guy is unafraid despite the defense.
To the wing, right side. Whiteside against Simmons. MP outside. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, MP looks so focused outside the arc. He's giving his three-point shot his full concentration right now.
Conley against MP. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound. Cunning dribble move by MP. Throwing off the defender and getting himself a shot.
The Jazz have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Conley passes to Whiteside. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The jump hook. Now here's Whiteside. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Outside, Ingles. Back to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
MP, the pass to Simmons. Korkmaz on the wing. Defended by Whiteside. Pass to Drummond. MP outside. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. Drummond's got his 4th assist in this one.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by Drummond. 3 on 3. Back to Korkmaz. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Boy, you can't leave someone wide open on MP's team because this guy will notice and make a play.
15 foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Farshad Korkmaz. Shooting 1.
MP getting it done for Philadelphia. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Ingles and Bogdanovich, your small and power forwards. And it's Whiteside in at the 5. All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, B.A. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school Pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Eric Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
Outside Milton. MP outside. Again, MP missing.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Conley passes to Ingles. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. 3-pointer. And another miss by Utah.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Here's Conley. Tries again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Niang, he's checked in for the Sixers. Maxey comes in for Milton, and Utah with a change here too. Pascal's checked in. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. Conley against Simmons. Outside Pascal. 6 to shoot. Pass to Conley. Over Simmons. Here's Mitchell. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Maybe the best aspect of Donovan Mitchell, the rugged, competitive toughness. Get to the window, Donovan. Nicely done.
And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
MP drives in. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
I like that bucket from MP. He forces the issues and takes it right to the rack.
Now a timeout called by Utah. MP really making a difference here.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
Allow and Crazy fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans.
And the 76ers with some change. Going with an almost entire new group here. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Azubuike. Bogdanovich comes in for Pascal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Conley subbed in for Butler. Here's Mitchell. They've got Danny Green. Ben Simmons is out there with MP. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Milton in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
Drummond. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
Yes, it's good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Conley on the attack. Here's Whiteside. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
Well, you can't teach size. It's the old expression of Andre Drummond making his presence felt defensively.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Conley.
I like when MP gets after it on the defensive end. My goodness, what a difference he makes. He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success. Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
Drummond, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Floats one up. The shot by Conley, no good. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Pass to Drummond. MP against Bogdanovich. From 12 feet. The shot by Drummond, no good. Utah trailing here. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Pass to Whiteside. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
MP with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 2nd.
Bogdanovich staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
Bojan Bogdanović.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Ingles is checked in, and so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a 1-possession game.
Inside. And there's Simmons on the assist by MP. MP's got 8 assists here tonight.
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to.
And he gets it to go.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to MP. Off target from three-point range. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Stolen by Drummond. MP, the pass to Drummond. And he makes it. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Andre Drummond with an absolutely big-time bucket.
Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Simmons. The 76ers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Milton. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Timeout called. The Jazz. They trail by 7. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Mike Conley.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
And they pick up 2.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Philadelphia.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
Well, before MP made it to the league, we all saw his stuff on social media, and it's been fun to watch MP grow over the years.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell put the league on notice about that elite athleticism as a rookie when he won the slam dunk contest. But the fact of the matter is his growth as a basketball player has been nothing short of remarkable.
That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
And B.
So he gets them both. And it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Utah. They trail by 7. 27 seconds left in the game.
Which flower section? What's the T-shirt?
Milton against Mitchell. And it's in.
Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, we've seen Donovan Mitchell extend his range and be able to finish at the cup. Sometimes the mid-range is what's available.
That's his second personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Ben Simmons. At the line for 2.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
You know Simmons has put up with a lot of criticism about his game, but give him credit. He's a talented player who just wants to get better.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
The Sixers with another miss.
A wasted trip down the floor. that's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot. Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Back out here.
Yeah, this come up, it been really major. My team eating like we sitting at the dinner table. I done got a couple calls from a couple labels. Now it's all eyes on me like they was watching cable. I had to come up, I really couldn't stay down. Still 10 toes with my boys from the playground. I see these haters, they really want me way down. If they not talking bread, please get up out my way now. Look, I never changed, I only had to move different. I'm like a title contender, moves made with precision. I went from losing to winning, I wanted all no percentage. I'm never fake, no pretending. You want to, you can get it. Hold up, my wordplay is on a different level. I'm getting hot, popping off, guess I'm in the kettle. A rock star, so you know I fast life, leave my foot up on the gas pedal. A young Don, I'm feeling like I'm Nino. Got the money and the power, no casino. I'm running up the bands and I'm only seeing C-notes. I'm a star, ain't got bucks, yeah, I feel like Cappuccino. Look, 2020, I'm really taking over. I need a big body Benz and a chauffeur. Got a V8 in the engine and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game, you could call me a controller, Yeah, it's my year, like baby had in 2019. I'm like an outcast, I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans, got me ripping the seam. Got designer Louis V, yeah, you know it's supreme. Balenciaga stepping, oh, that's a... To all my haters steady watching me and my possessions, it's my time. I'm done with all the waiting. I've been patient, now I'm cooking up this beat without an apron. Okay, I done upgraded from basic, now I'm bringing home the bacon. Yes, I want the top spot, well, I'ma go ahead and take it. Moving in like it was vacant. They sleeping, I've been awakened. You hear me on every station, I'm blowing up, yeah, that's major. My life is really like a movie. I'm talking lights, camera, action with a whole bunch of living great. Designer down with a whole bunch of Gucci. Now I got y'all at attention like y'all playing Call of Duty. Look, it's a special occasion, 25 years breathing, hey look mama, we made it. Now the family living lavish, show me life is amazing. And yeah, we did a full turn like we driving Mercedes, I'm gone.
Turn me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat my odyssey. Hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me. I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that shit that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like plex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate. Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition. What a competition. I've been searching lately. I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crown it. I need my whole hood to see the trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tell I can see the fin. Beware knowing he pretend. Aware that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in during boss talking. Now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can put the pen for ink and see these rappers shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the piece. Be still, I need a refill of decent. Cheek drill a master, we feel your actions don't match your active people. Back and start the rapper, be still the rap shit just happened. Craft the deep will, your faction so whack. I'm rationally skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master free will and 83 wheels and pass it. Been crashing, be still and patch your street still can't match your G will go into we. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me. I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that and they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swing like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on.
Hey, how you been, man?
I see you out there doing work. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
That's all day, MB. Hey, Alex, go through it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, see you later, man.
Hold up, fellas. The grind don't stop. We're gonna work on putting the ball in the basket today. After all, that's the primary objective of this game. Today we're gonna focus on putting the ball in the basket. Okay, let's get to it.
Hey, right here. Good shot, MP. Hey, right here.
Now that we're done, get out there and put up some shots.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Come on, focus. One more. Just like that.
Hey, right here. Air that out. Whoa, huh? Hey, hit me up.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Focus!
Get your mind right.
Now we're rolling.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Special to current gen is the cruise ship. What do you think about that?
They did an amazing job, and I'm telling you. And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. An overhead look at downtown Philadelphia. That's the site of our broadcast tonight. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years...
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiseman's out there with Wiggins. And for the 76ers, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. MP out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the 3. Midway through the season, are teams, Brent, still trying to find their identity and evolve, or is it just a matter of building on what you've already got?
I think there's still some steps in small parts of evolution of a team, Kevin, but at the time when you get into 25 or 30 games, coaches are really familiar and helping players establish a rhythm to the number of players they're going to play, the rotations they're going to play in, the nights when they need more offense and how they're going to lean on guys, the nights where they might need more defense and play certain lineups. That's still pretty much the foundation of what they're going to be the rest of the year. And I like it when Stephen Curry gets to the inside and goes up strong. Just wants to convert from there when he gets the chance.
And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by MP.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Thompson misses.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
MP trying to free himself up. And the dunk by Embiid.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Now, here's Thompson. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Back to Curry. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds him. Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Thompson. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Brett, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
Curry with it. Now defended by MP. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And, Brent, you look at the career of Klay Thompson, he's had improvements every step of the way.
Yeah, and he's still just an elite shooter that, because of what Steph does, because of Draymond's unselfishness, Klay is going to add 25 points in the blink of an eye. That, along with his defense, just make that backcourt something special.
The play in the first, and it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Then for the Warriors, James Wiseman, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Porter. And it's Klay Thompson in for Stephen Curry. Joel Embiid out there with Green. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's MP in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
One step ahead of the D. That's the way MP goes about his business. Just outthinking the opponent.
Second.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the calls. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Jazz was terrific. He had 19 points and orchestrated the offense as he piled up the assists. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. We'll see if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Poole the pass to Thompson. The tray. That shot missing. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
To the inside, Wiseman, and finished off by Wiseman.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
MP passes to Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Now, here's Poole, covered by MP. Here's Thompson. Buries it down low.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Pass to Embiid. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Green finds Poole. Over Simmons. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now, here's Poole. He's guarded closely. On the wing, Thompson takes the three. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Embiid, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 11-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Game.
So it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Curry has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond and Ford. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Weissman.
Curry gets going like this. It's dangerous, and this could be a big night on that scoreboard for him.
And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by MP. 14 points for Joel Embiid. Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Curry. And it's Golden State with another.
Stephen Curry. From this length, that's got to feel like a layup for Stephen Curry.
MP passes to Embiid. MP kicks to Milton. Lets it go from 14. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Green, no luck. The 76ers leading by 8.
Well, Draymond Green holding everybody accountable. We've seen this before.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Here's Curry. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And so often, Draymond Green is called the heart of this team.
Well, he's been such a great leader since his time at Michigan State. He's out there barking directions to his offensive players. He's out there barking defensive assignments. He's barking at his coach. The list goes on, but that energy is infectious and helps lead his team to greater heights.
They get it back. Embiid. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. Over Milton. That one off the back iron and out.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. Have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here is Curry. He's got 22. Can't nail the jumper. MP with it. Now Green defending. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. And he feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Harris comes in for Simmons. Korkmaz checked in for Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Shake Milton. Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, who's checked in for Wiseman. Toscano Anderson comes in for Draymond Green. Porter's checked in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Matisse Thybulle.
Warrior substitution.
Wiseman finds Curry. The pass to Porter. Over Milton. Not as good in the 76ers lead. Is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Porter.
And I like watching Porter make use of that area of the floor, showing he's a threat from everywhere.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Andre Drummond. Dave, what's the news?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the 76ers updated me on the situation. And guys, he told me that it appears to be a pinched nerve in his back. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Ben Simmons is out there with MP.
76ers foul.
And it's Milton in at the 3 spot.
MP.
That's the group on the floor
That's
for
his
Philadelphia.
second personal foul.
Green, he's checked in for Harris.
Second team
The
foul.
Warriors also with a sub.
Warriors
Draymond Green, he's
substitution.
checked in for Porter. Here's Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
MP.
It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, you don't want to put Curry at the line. That's just dangerous and pretty much 2 points. Stephen, the best free throw shooter ever. I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
MP kicks to Simmons. And they double up Embiid. Outside, Simmons. 6 to shoot. MP outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 12.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins, deadly enough from that spot.
And here's MP for 3. That one, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Curry passes to Green.
2 minutes.
Takes it off the glass.
Draymond Green with only one thing on his mind when he gets that close, and that's collecting 2 points.
MP dishes to Embiid. Simmons against Wiggins. MP kicks to Milton. Back to MP. Another miss by MP. Green with the ball. Now Green defending. Curry against Simmons. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Wiseman.
And capable of delivering when his name is called. Wiseman enjoys getting the chance to come through in the clutch.
Wiggins with the block. And he gets it back. On the wing, Milton. Covered by Wiggins. Another shot. A shot by Milton, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 5. Thompson kicks to Wiseman. The shot, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. Inside, stolen by Thompson. Wiggins against Green. The turnaround jumper, no good off the front iron. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Klay Thompson. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession. You know, I can't say I'm all that surprised that has resulted in a steal. That was a 50-50 chance of getting through at best.
Well, this team trusts everybody, and this time the trust was in Draymond Green.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line
so the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart.
Substitution for the Warriors.
So Philadelphia wins it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
You did a great job with man coverage tonight. Can you talk a little bit about what the game plan was there? Any tendencies you were focusing on?
First of all, great team win tonight. We trusted each other and we valued every possession, and that helped us come out on top.
That's right. But defensively, what did you focus on?
Well, you know, Coach does a great job preparing us every game. Even if it's not back-to-back, there's not usually a lot of time. So we had an idea of what sets they wanted to run, where their best players like to get their shots off, that sort of thing. And if they deny their first option, that goes a long way. You can't even sell out a little bit to do it because, like I always say, the NBA is a pick-your-poison league. And thankfully, we have one of the best coaching staffs in the league, and that makes sure that we're solid every game.
Yeah, thank goodness. Great stuff, MP. Thanks.
Yes, thank you.
We mentioned before that both of you received a logo at the same time. So how has your...
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Shake Milton. Joel Embiid is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's MP, and it's Green in at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. DeAnthony Melton out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And it's gotten to the point now where Memphis can beat any team on any given night, Candace.
Yes, that's the culture. They play a certain way. They always continue to next guy up is their mentality. And, you know, I think that sets them up for great success.
One of the most exciting teams to watch in the NBA. Now here's Morant. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Aggressive. Morant is a handful on the inside.
To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
And here are the Grizzlies. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. The 3. Rebounded by Green. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Well, some time now has passed since the WNBA bubble, Candace. Looking back at that time, what stands out the most to you?
Well, for the last 6 or 7 months, we weren't allowed to say bubble in my household. It was a unique experience, one that I am very happy to have been a part of. Just in terms of what that season meant to the WNBA and just in sports. And social justice and everything that the country was going through at the time. So to be a part of that was great, but just one time, BA, not again.
Well, the WNBA crowned a champion, and maybe most importantly, as always, a leader in the social justice movement. Here's Morant, following the score by Philadelphia. And it's blocked by Embiid.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Good, and the assist goes to MP. And you look at the attitude and swagger that Embiid plays with. Candace, do you wish more post players had the marketability that Embiid has?
Yes, I do, because I think post players are undervalued, especially at Embiid's size, to be able to step away from the basket, knock down the three. He is pull-up. He has all the moves, and he was the one that coined the process. So I think Embiid is opening up doors for many more post players in years to come.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Pass to MP, clock at 6, nails it from beyond the arc.
You gotta respect the confidence from MP, wasting no time rising and firing off the catch.
Timeout call, Memphis. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Tillman's checked in for Memphis. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Harris is checked in. Well, Candace, you got in well over a decade in the WNBA. I want to know how the mental aspect of the game helps to compensate for any loss of athleticism, let's just say.
Man, BA, loss of athleticism? Man, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm seasoned. That's what I call myself, a seasoned vet. But, you know, honestly, I think it is. The game slows down as you get older. And it doesn't just slow down for you. You can control the game. And change of speed is important. It doesn't matter how
at the line for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
One thing that seems undeniable, on the floor, off the floor, and social media, it doesn't matter, Embiid's presence looms extremely large.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Pass to Bain. And a lot of great basketball talent in the pipeline, both for the NBA and the WNBA. So, Candace, what players in the women's game do you see coming in and having a huge impact?
Well, you got to start first with the impact that Breanna Stewart has had in the WNBA. You're going to see more of those forward, versatile players that are coming in. You're going to see more of the big guards, those guards that have the skills. You're seeing that in the NBA. It's becoming positionless. And when everybody's able to do everything, it makes for an exciting game for the fans.
Yeah, no doubt. Now here's Melton.
Great position on that play from Tobias, challenging the shot and getting a piece of it.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
I mean, letting them know up.
Substitution on the court. At the line for Memphis, Ja Morant. Shooting 1.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. They now take the lead. Simmons has gotten his second bucket of the game. Well, Candace, one area where the WNBA has dominated the NBA, free throw percentage.
Yes, you know, I think that it definitely comes down to our bigs being able to stretch the floor. I don't know whether that has anything to do with playing overseas, but practiced a lot of free throws during our career. Well,
MP in the last matchup against the Warriors was tremendous. He added 15 points and just played hard, notching a double-double. He showed just how reliable he can be when his role on the floor is expanded. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, Ali, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
Whether he's scoring, facilitating, hitting the glass, his focus is just to provide whatever they need for the win. Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
MP, the pass to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
You can't leave someone open on MP's squad because he's solid at recognizing the overcommitment.
Melton outside. Now here's Morant. He's got 7. There's Jackson with the 3. And Simmons grabs the board. MP drives in. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And now a 5-point 76ers lead. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Well, Candace, so happy you could be with us tonight. Thanks as always for your insights.
Thanks so much, Ryan. This is great. Looking forward to the next one.
It doesn't get much better than a visit from Candace Parker.
Oh, man, she's forgotten more about basketball than most people will ever remember. One of the true greats.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Embiid. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Moran against MP. Jackson outside. And again, Memphis no good. Now Philadelphia with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Offensive rebound. The shot's good. Thibault's got his first points of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
MP, the pass to Embiid. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Ben Simmons is out there with Danny Green. Then it's MP, then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Milton in at the 2 spot.
You know, well, growing up in a basketball family, Ja Morant's father and mother both hooped. His dad even played some pro ball. And when Ja was old enough, T trained him to follow in his footsteps.
And the training sessions with Ja and his father T became the stuff of legends. Smitty, out on that concrete court they built in the backyard.
Ooh, I can imagine that hot South Carolina sun beating down on you. Jumping on big tires to get his bounce. His dad never took it easy on him. He wanted to prepare him for the fire of competition.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
MP drives in. That one goes in. MP's got 7 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Memphis trailing here. And a minute played as the second half gets going. To the middle. Here's Jackson, and it's blocked by Embiid.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's MP. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. He's got 9.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Now Morant, covered by MP. The teardrop, and Morant with the lay-in.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Pass to Milton. Left side Simmons. And here's MP from outside. The offensive rebound. Embiid uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 8.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
Timeout called. Memphis. MP really making a difference here.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Completely new group for the 76ers. Right side Jones. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. Outside Jones. Back to Morant. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Tyus Jones is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Simmons, the pass to MP. Here's Embiid. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Morant, no good. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, a real versatile big man with multiple sweet spots out on the floor. Embiid is definitely on a roll.
Here's Morant. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Got it. Melton's got his first 2 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
They get the rebound. Morant. Oh, Green with a block.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there.
Here's Simmons. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown. MP's got 10 points in just the second half. For Memphis, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter. Here's Morant. Sweet little floater.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
MP finds Embiid. Oh, Adams with the block. To the paint. Here's Morant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Morant's got 22 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And the 76ers call time here. They lead by 13. A minute 53 left in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Pass to MP. The three. The rebound by Melton. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on MP.
I like when John forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
John Morant. 2 shots.
And Morant drops them both. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Simmons. Knocked away. Melton against Simmons. Morant, the pass to Brooks. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And the drive MP has is evident. This is a player that wants to be great and willing to do whatever it takes.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Here's Morant. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Left side, Green. Shoots over Jackson. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
As a defender, you want to force Danny Green to put the ball on the floor. Can't let him catch and shoot.
Memphis calls timeout. They trail by 9. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Left in the fourth quarter. So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Having covered the league for many years now, I've seen my share of championship teams, and I see a lot of similarities between those teams and this team. Is it fair to say that you see yourselves as title contenders?
Absolutely, that's 100%. Anything less than that would be a failure.
Okay, bold words for sure.
Fortune favors the bold, John Machiavelli said that, and if you don't dream big, guess what? You won't be big.
viskas. O šiaip siuntinėjam dažniausiai, bet yra, kur ten tipo turi kokią kavinukę ar ką nors ir atvažiuoja tokiu ten